What happens when a surgeon's butthole itches? When I was a student, I worried about things like this: not itchy butthole, but itchy nose, or what if my glasses slip during surgery, what if I have to sneeze, etc. Those things pretty much are non-issues because 1. You try to make sure you're as comfortable and prepared as possible before surgery, and 2. You're so focused on surgery and your patient that those things don't really happen or matter much. Nurse, scratch my ass stat. He or she powers through it. I think you can get used to not scratching. As one who has both been scrubbed in surgery and had itches from mustache hairs in my nose to hemorrhoids and itches in between, one just powers through. Plus the level of concentration at parts of the procedure is such that you kind of block out noxious stimuli. If a colleague is on friendly terms, you might rub a facial itch on a shoulder or ask the circulating nurse to scratch your face. But bathing suit zones cross the line. Hopefully they don't have the scalpel in their hand. I'd assume that they make sure their bunghole is clean and healthy so as to avoid the problem in the first place. I don't remember the last time I had an itchy butthole. Maybe they just do the little clench and wiggle move and hope for the best. Surgeons famously ignore their own body and functions for hours at a time during long procedures and have to be reminded sometimes to scrub out and grab a snack, stretch, use the restrooms, or take a walk. Imagine standing in the same position for hours, the cramps. The surgeons that go in for the long hauls, 12-hour surgeries, etc., have conditioned themselves over the years to have a lot of control over their own bodies, able to zone that out, or just scrub out for a break on occasion. Or nurses and surgeons probably have real-life examples they may share. A lot of them say an 8-hour surgery flies by like 2 before they know it because they are so concentrated on the task at hand. There's a story out there somewhere that a surgeon lost a patient and done CPR for over an hour and a half after the patient coded. The dedication and physical assertion that took was honorable. He was covered in sweat and in tears trying to revive the patient. CPR until near collapse, had to be pulled back from the table and stopped. Surgeons are heroes, dedicated ones. That's why before scrubbing into surgery, the entire surgical team inserts vibrating butt plugs that can be controlled by the circulating nurse. How often are y'all having itchy buttholes? They have a toilet brush mounted on a pole at waist level. The intern scratches it. I work in surgery. You're concentrating so much you forget you have an itch, or a cut, or a scratch. You just do the surgery. When I'm scrubbed into surgery and have an itch or my glasses slip down my face, I've asked someone else in the OR to help me. Obviously this probably wouldn't be appropriate if the itch is on your butt, but I think most people in the OR recognize the inconvenience of being scrubbed in and try to help out. Can't speak for other surgeons, but my answer would be it doesn't. Not kidding. Countless times have I wrapped up a long surgery, literally just taken off my gloves, and suddenly noticed that my bladder was about to burst, was concentrating so hard I didn't notice. You get used to zoning out of bodily itches and other stuff. If something is going on that you can't fight, like fainting, heavy period, constant sneezing, or itchy butthole, you step out of the sterile field and excuse yourself. However, if it's life or death surgery, you ignore it. If it's really bad, you scrub out for a moment, take care of the problem, and scrub back in. 50 cc's of butt clench stat. Well, that's enough internet for me today.